kilogram division, and our first contest is between boxers from Belgium and France. Here is 28-year-old Victor Schelstraete, 2021 World Championship bronze medalist at 86 kilograms. His opponent, 26-year-old Soheb Bouafia, comes to the ring as the 2023 French national champion. We see our 5 scoring judges who hail from Hungary, Kazakhstan, Germany, the United States of America, and Sri Lanka. 10-point must system in effect. Our referee is Mr. Bayambay of Mongolia. So Soheb Bouafia, very impressive on his run through to this quarter-final stage. Unanimous points decision victories all the way. His body work has been especially impressive. As for Victor Schelstraete, his tournament getting underway in the round of 32 after receiving a bye in the round of 64. 4-1 split decision victories in his 2 contests. Very impressive performance against the marauding Narek Manassian of Armenia in his previous outing. Well, while the sound of the bell was still reverberating, Victor Schelstraete launched a roundhouse right to try and back up Soheb Bouafia, and these 2 boxers starting at a blistering pace. 2 tall 92-kilogram boxers, which are formerly known as heavyweights. But Bouafia, we talked about his body punching, and I think that left hook to the body got along as Schelstrate's attention, because he turned it underneath. And Schelstraete just had to back up momentarily, but this one starting at a frenetic clip.
No fighters not holding back here.
So Schelstraete bulldozing his man back across the ring. Again, Bouafia really does target the body to good effect, not just with bent arm work, but jabs and crosses down to the torso of his opponent as well. Roundhouse right on the resumption once again from Schelstraete. The second one did get through, causing Bouafia's attempted left hook to be inaccurate. Schelstraete working off the back foot now, dodging, darting while snaking out straight punches. Couple of hooks to the body thrown in by Bouafia. And Schelstraete trying a check right hand off the ropes, straight into rabbit punch territory around the rear of Bouafia's head. Oh, good shot to the body once again from Bouafia, driving in that right hand to the sternum. And that could well slow down the fleet-footed movement being demonstrated by Schelstraete in this opening round. He's skitting around the boxing ring left and right. Beautiful 3-shot combination from Schelstraete. And then Schelstraete with success to both head and body. Straight shot success upstairs, followed by body work from Bouafia. Left hand from Schelstraete. And this is back and forth action of the most frenetic order.
Really good boxing now for the back foot from Schelstraete. It's just left Bouafia a little bit bewildered.
Good work to the body on the resumption from Schelstraete. Then a left jab as Bouafia remaining in pursuit of his man, but he's being fed a nuisance of a jab by Schelstraete, who is snaking out that shot effectively. I think the singlet is going to require some attention. It's going to have to be tucked in the waistband. That's not just a fashion statement, but that clear white band on the trunks helped the judges and the referee to determine whether a blow is fair or foul. Hence the phrase, in common parlance, below the belt, because if it goes, but oh, just as those 2 shots were there, well below the belt, and that clear white line of demarcation helps the officials to determine whether it's a blow legal or illegal. So Bouafia takes a right uppercut as he's continuing to press his way forwards. Good right hand slung into the body from Schelstraete. And again, these 92-kilogram boxers, conventionally known as heavyweights, but just numerical weight classes in operation for Paris 2024. Blistering pace set in the opening round. I happen to think the man in red didn't done enough, but this man had success to the body, but he's conceded a clean sweep of the cards Ilunga Schelstraete put in an awful lot of work. You can see he's glad for the stall and getting that oxygen into his lungs. Will he be able to maintain that pace for the remaining rounds?
You see the action there from Schelstraete. Beautiful jab there. Popped about 3 jabs out before the right hand came in. It's just been 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Just hasn't been allowing his man in France to have that much success. But Bouafia is still in this, and he could pull this back. So let's see how much Schelstraete has in the tank.
Well, the referee having to keep the boxes apart before the bell tolled to begin round number 2. But look at that trip hammer of a lead left hand followed by a crashing right cross from Victor Schelstraete. Uppercuts and hooks off the back foot, defended effectively by Bouafia, but Bouafia is not able to close the gap and find a home for his punches. Schelstraete demonstrating superior foot speed, and Bouafia incessantly stalking his man, but he's just having difficulty closing the gap.
Yeah, he really is. And when he does get close, he just gets into a clinch. It's almost like he's too ready to get there to throw his shots, but he's overshooting.
Good left jab followed by an overhand right from Schelstraete, and look at that left jab again, snaking in on an upward trajectory from around the belt line. Schelstraete using that lead left hand beautifully, and then a burst of shoe-shine punches to the body from Schelstraete. Right hand is a counter shot to the chest from Bouafia. But the majority of success, the majority of scoring punches coming from the beautifully free-flowing Victor Ilunga Schelstraete. Left jab, right uppercut through the middle. And Bouafia is really struggling to close the gap against the fleet-footed Belgian boxer.
Really good boxing there from Schelstraete. They're just in a clinch at the minute.
Oh, that's another talking to in the direction of Victor Ilunga Schelstraete. On resumption, he scores with a lancing left jab to the body and then a left right to the body in the form of a jab and a cross. And Bouafia, whose hallmark is normally body punching, not able to find the range. Ilunga Schelstraete turning his back momentarily. Good right hand off the ropes from Ilunga Schelstraete again. And again, he's put in an awful lot of work into the first half of the round, but he's still able to snake out that jab, moving clockwise and now counterclockwise, and then shots on the break from Bouafia. Bouafia coming forward, remaining committed, keeping his shape nicely, but look at the price he's paying to try and get into his own territory. His head being snapped back like a bobble-held doll by that left jab of Ilunga Schelstraete. There he slings in a good left hand to the body, and I think that hurt Victor Ilunga Schelstraete. Bouafia with a terrific bolo shot, and momentarily Schelstraete visibly wilted. Then a right uppercut comes through the middle, and that intelligent boxing from Bouafia, because when dealing with a man of such fleet-footed movement, perhaps the body shots will slow him down, but on the resumption, hooks to the body, uppercut through the middle from Schelstraete, and if he was hurt by that body shot, he's weathered it well and come back.
Yeah, he's weathered that really, really well, but I think it zapped a lot of his energy there, as you just see Schelstraete just totter back.
So closing seconds of the second round, counter right hand landed on the bell. Well, Bouafia got closer in the closing stages, but I think that's another round for Victor Ilunga Schelstraete. What say the 5 scoring judges? He took the first unanimously, and it's an identical set of scorecards returned in the second, because the speed and extent of this man's movement, absolutely incredible when you consider that we're dealing with 92-kilogram boxers. Wonderful display by Ilunga Schelstraete of sticking and moving.
Beautiful boxing there by Schelstraete. Just trying to keep his man at bay. Bouafia in blue from France. The referee just breaks them up. Maybe we'll see the body shot. And I feel that was Bouafia's best punch of the fight so far. So let's see if Bouafia has got another gear to go through, and if Schelstraete can hang on for another round.
So into the third and final round then, Victor Schelstraete has boxed his way to a 20 points to 18 lead for all 5 judges after taking both of the opening 2 rounds unanimously. He has been boxing at a clip that is scarcely believable for a 92-kilogram athlete. Wonderful movement, sticking, moving, giving his man angles on the front foot, on the back foot, and it means that Soheb Bouafia has found himself beyond his own punching range for the majority of this contest. He did have success with a good notable body shot in the closing stages of the second round, but for the majority of the contest, he simply cannot pin down the evasive, fleet-footed Victor Schelstraete. But he gets through with a right cross there, does Bouafia. But Schelstraete can enter bout management mode here now, because as long as he keeps his feet moving, he appears to have foot speed that is so superior to that of Bouafia that is keeping him on the edge of range and on the periphery of this contest.
Beautiful work from Schelstraete, just the jab, he just flicks it out there again. Just really keeping Bouafia thinking.
And again, Bouafia reaching for a single right cross. He's got to try and do something different here now. He's remaining textbook, coming forward behind high-held hands, trying to slip and slide and bob and weave with his head. But again, a single phase attack is not going to get it done. Perhaps not suggesting he throws caution to the wind, but he's going to have to double up the attacks. Perhaps accept the fact that he's going to get picked off on his initial forward foray and keep that pressure going. And again, it's easy from this side of the ropes because Schelstrate's movement has been so fleet of foot and showing so much variety that he's proving almost impossible to pin down. As slippery as a bar of soap, and Bouafia not able to get into his preferred punching territory. Schelstraete spoken to about his responsibility to engage, because with 2 minutes gone, he's killing the clock beautifully, and then scores with a double left jab, upstairs and downstairs, and Bouafia continuing to remain on the outside of his preferred punching territory.
Bouafia just hasn't been able to get his punches off, because Schelstrate's movement has just been phenomenal. I mean, I can't believe he's been able to keep it up for such a big guy as well.
There's a good right hand over the top from Bouafia, and again, at this type of weight class, a single shot can turn things in an instant. So Schelstraete is going to have to remain concentrated. Bouafia running out of time. Roundhouse right was a rather slapping shot from Victor Schelstraete. That right cross went behind the left glove of Bouafia. Bouafia continuing to press, lands a right cross once again. He's getting closer in the closing stages of this third and final round. There he drops down with a 2-shot salvo to the body. Body punching very much his strong suit, but he hasn't been able to get to the torso of the fleet-footed Victor Schelstraete of Belgium. And that terrific display of sticking and moving maintained over the entirety of the 3-minute round contest will see Victor Schelstraete punch his ticket through to the Paris Olympic Games next month. Soheb Bouafia gave absolutely everything, incessantly pursuing his man, but he simply could not get to grips with the fantastic ring movements demonstrated by the boxer from Belgium. He knows he's done enough, so too do his coaches. A fantastic display, and all we need now is for it to be made a formality. And there is confirmation of the fact that Victor Schelstraete is an Olympian. He has punched his ticket through to the Paris Olympic Games next month. A beautiful exhibition of non-stop moving and a wide variety of shot selection. Fantastic to see that respect between the boxers and the opposing coaches. But it is very much mission accomplished for the man from Ghent, Victor Schelstraete, with a magnificent performance. And despite having given everything, he summons up the energy once again to celebrate in expressive fashion. And why not? A beautiful series of displays throughout the entirety of this tournament, none more so than in the qualification bout at the quarter-final stage, and it means that Victor along Schelstraete, who's taken all 3 rounds for all 5 scoring judges, has secured one of the Olympic qualification places up for grabs at 92 kilograms. Very impressive indeed.
Really good boxing from Schelstraete from the beginning to the end. Just the jab was key for me, keeping Bouafia off his game, not letting him get inside. You see the victory move there.